Deirdre. Deirdre Rose. That's what everybody know you for. And I just remember the first time walking into your amazing space, not knowing anything about you, just celebrating the birthday of a friend. I remember thinking, what is this place?
We get that. We get that a lot. Absolutely. People kind of drive by and they almost miss it and they go, it's a business, but it looks like a house. And I go, well,
Mm.
that's the purpose. When you come here, we want you to feel at home.
Well, I definitely felt at home. As a matter of fact, I think I may have felt too comfortable because I didn't want to leave. But everyone knows that this is the Mompreneur Cafe, and our digital magazine is Mompreneur Source. And we are moms on a mission for building legacies and not just a business.
Amen. Awesome.
And it's been a real game changer to interview all these moms from all walks of life just to share the real side of what it really looks like. Because in my consulting, I realized that a lot of people have this idea of entrepreneurship, but they don't realize that when you take that role on, in addition to being a mom, that's a whole different scenario. We're not talking normal problems at all. And the business grows without notice. So you can be working, 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 and one day you have like an explosion. And I tell people it's kind of like your kids, right? Just when you think you get that the baby phase figured out and you
There's a
buy
new
all the,
phase.
you know, you buy all the diapers and all this stuff. Then it's like the diaper don't fit in like a couple of days. I feel like it was a couple of days. It was like one day it was a size 3, the next day was a size 5. Like, what? But the business has been that way for me. And I had a brick and mortar and I transitioned to the online. And I've also been the stay-at-home mom. And just going through all those periods has allowed me to find and discover amazing stories from moms like yourself, Deirdre. With that being said, please just share some inspiration for the moms who's going to see this. And we're so excited to align with the Secure Woman Network, but I'll talk more on that later.
Yeah, no, thank you, Glo. I think it's one thing when I met you. You kind of came in and you were just kind of one of us in the house, which makes it really easy when you have like-minded women, individuals that are the mom, that are the businesswoman, that are the wife, that are wearing all those hats. When you come into a space like this and you get to kind of put down that outside world, you immediately feel comfortable. But I'm pleased to be here with you and just kind of talk a little bit more about what we do and how we support each other and just the journey that I've taken. I know people say like, how did it come about? What is the premise for this? What is it really? Because people go, explain it to me. Is it this? Is it this? And I go, no, no, no. It's none of those things, but it's all of the things. So this is a space where you can come in, you turn your phone on silent, you get a box, you put all your things inside of it. And from there, you're just going to take a journey throughout the house. And it's a space where you can get in tune with what's going on in your body physically, what's going on in your heart emotionally, what has been wearing you down, where you have areas that you need to grow in. And, we welcome all women into the space.
Oh, Deirdre, I know looking at you, no one will never guess, but how many kids do you have? And just share what keeps you going and how you balance the family along with a busy business.
Some people say it's all about balance. I'm going to tell you, balance and what the world has told you that it's supposed to look like is going to be completely different day to day. And sometimes balance is 30 minutes with the kids in the morning and 30 minutes with them at night, because yesterday my day took a turn. And sure enough, all I had was a little bit of time. So if I look at it worldly and go, okay, I only have so much time, I need to split my time up, it doesn't work that way. You have to be intentional about the time that you're spending with your family when growing a new business. I'm in the business of business. I've had multiple businesses and I haven't always done it right. Sometimes I look at it and go, well, I'm always around my kids. but was I really spending like intentional time with them? Was it really tailored to what they needed in that moment, or was I just present? So we've got a beautiful blended family. We've got 5 kids, and they're all in different stages of their life between 9 and 22. Um, but honestly, each child is going to need different things from you at different times. Your business is also like it's one of your children, it's treated differently, but it needs something from you. And realizing what those needs are without trying to do, as they say, all the things. No, just do what's needed, do what aligns. That hustle mindset, that drive, that's really going to lead to burnout and exhaustion. It's about aligning with what you are called to do in the moment and having a plan for the future and being able, like water, flexible to flow through it as it comes. I say that each of my kids, I love them equally, but they all get loved a little differently.
Mm. Well, a lot of us allow our business to really deprive our peace of mind.
Mm,
And we have a saying around here, we don't let comfort kill us, but we also walk in truth.
we do. We absolutely do.
Because at the end of the day, we have to look at the different levels of security that comes along with the responsibility of having the business,
Yeah.
right? Yes, you want the business to be successful, but you also want to make sure that it's not a liability,
Yeah.
right? So how have you overcame some of those challenges? I mean, just briefly, because I know I like to keep these short just to give whoever's listening just a little nugget to want to reach out and stay plugged into our community and stay encouraged, because you're leaving a legacy. I feel every entrepreneur, true entrepreneurs, right? Because we have hobby entrepreneurs that they just make enough to support their families, but true entrepreneurs create a living for others, right?
Mhm.
Or they become philanthropists. So if you could just touch a little bit on that, just to, give us some nuggets.
Yeah. Um, when you're walking through your business, check in with yourself. Check in with yourself often. Is this really what I am called to do? Is this really what aligns with my vision? Is this really the reason I started this company? Is it providing me with avenues to be able to further my business, which is a blessing to my family? Sometimes that comes in the form of cost, sometimes it comes in the form of finance. How much am I going to invest in something, and what is the return on it? Now, we don't go and we don't chase the dollar. We're not looking to always be like, what's the next biggest thing? But when you're pouring from your heart, believe that it's going to come back to you. So make sure your vision, your alignment, and what it is you are trying to service, the what you're trying to provide for your consumer, is in line with where your heart posture is. And also, sometimes people want what you have for the lack of, they don't know where they're at. So make sure that you're protecting yourself in a way as well, to not go and, you know, just give everything away. We're in the business of business, as I say. But yeah, that's the main thing. Just keep checking back and checking in with yourself. And nothing always has to be done like immediately and like right now. You can write something, you talk about that email, come back, check it a little bit later. You can have a conversation and then revisit it. And honestly, stay true to what your calling is and where your heart posture really is.
I mean, the good book tells us, guard your heart.
Yes.
And I've been diligent about protecting not just the space for myself, excuse me, but also the space that I've been gifted with to just be a good facilitator. A lot of times people attend some of my meetings and I let them know this isn't the Glo show. I'm just here to just hold the space, and we are all here not to complain, right? Because we are all co-creators of our current situation, But
Exactly.
we must first take personal responsibility
Mm-hmm.
and acknowledge the truth, like I said, and which is hard, right? Because nobody wants to be accountable. I mean, shouldn't say nobody, but we definitely don't like it. It's a bitter pill, right?
Yeah, it is. It's right up there with change. Nobody
Yes,
likes to change either.
I agree. But I just wanted to introduce you to our community and also thank you for sharing some wisdom. I'm sure you will be back with us and also tell us how we can get connected and find out about the Peach Rose connection.
Absolutely. So we do have a website, peachroseconnection.com, but we're located just off of East Broward, 59th Avenue, on the backside of Los Olas area. And really, people go, and I say they trust their GPS way too much. When you were driving here yesterday, you trusted the GPS. For some reason, it kind of got you around the backside. But the easiest way, if you can drop that in the information there, is the phone number 786-860-0006. When you text it, when you call it, you get me. And we're a welcoming house. So this space is for anybody and everybody who wants it. It's a day retreat. It is a space where you can do retreats for your groups of people. If you're in a little cohort or something, you're looking to have a day retreat for a group, we can do that. And we also just welcome people in. We're open door kind of policy, open door policy by appointment. So make sure you text me or call me. But we're a welcoming space and we're here to serve you.
Well, thank you very much. So this is Deirdre coming in live from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me on. And I just encourage all the women that are listening to this, keep moving in the spirit that you are called to be in.